Hi, Sil family. Today we're gonna look at Shao Bank. Now, I know I just did a video looking at an overview of the platform with their bonds, but those bonds have since been discontinued. That doesn't mean that you're not gonna get paid on them. We're still getting paid on them, but they are new bonds. So that's pretty exciting. These new bonds, they offer by far the most attractive ROI that I have seen so far. And so I'm very excited for us to look at these right now. If it is the first time that you are hearing about Shao Bank, I do implore you to go through my link tree. There are lots of videos there. I've been in this opportunity since July last year. It is the most consistent playing platform that I have been in. It's been operating now for several months, and I am very confident in their performance thus far. Now, just to give you a little history, they did start in Hong Kong in 2022. However, because of Hong Kong laws, they were not allowing cryptocurrency to be recognized as legal tender. As a result, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority had to revoke their license. So you may see some information going around the internet about Shao Bank not being recognized or having their license revoked. That is in fact true, but in my previous video, I went into detail on how that was revoked, and now they are recognized in UK and they are in good standing. So I do implore you to take a look at their financial reports. Shao Bank is paving the way, as far as I can tell right now, in terms of offering digital services and in an online space. I can understand that you may be skeptical, and that's just how we are within this space, but please take the opportunity to do some research. Now, of course, I am not a financial advisor. What I'm sharing with you is not financial advice. I'm basically telling you what has been working for me, what has not been working with me. I am giving you my experience. Please do not take this as a call to action, by which means that you must get involved in any opportunity that I share. I'm basically telling you, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm showing you how I'm doing it. I'm telling you how I'm doing it, but I am not telling you, I'm not giving you advice. I'm not qualified to do so, right? So please do take note of that. Do not invest anything. Do not purchase bonds with any monies that is your daily living expense money. Please use risk capital. And when I say risk capital, I mean money that you have set aside that's not particularly identified for any main purpose other than to use in the crypto space. Of course, please ensure that you do your own due diligence. I do have some documents that is pinned in my link tree that is going to help you with that process, but please ensure that you do your own due diligence. Take a look at financial reports that from 2023. It is an independent report. Go through it and let's really work with Shao Bank. Let's at least for me personally, I am happy from what I'm seeing so far is that they are trying to encourage the mass adaptation of cryptocurrency as legal tender, and they are definitely paving the way for that to happen. So I'm pretty excited about being a part of this opportunity. I've been in it for quite some time, as I said before. I mean, I had it on my platform, I had it in my community. Not very many people were interested in joining it. I think I'm seeing a lot more people come on board right now, but do not let this opportunity pass you by. It is not a typical Ponzi scheme platform, right? It's not one of those that you think is going to be here today and gone tomorrow. They are being as transparent as possible. Of course, anything is possible within this space, we know that, but their rates are conservative, and this is what we like so far. So let's go straight into the video, and we can take a look at those new bonds. We are looking specifically at the bonds today, and on the dashboard you can see at the top where it says bonds. We should be familiar with doing that by now. So we are just going to look specifically at each bond. So we can see bonds right here. We're seeing the 8 type of bonds that are available to us now. There's FP1, FP2, FP3, FP4, FP5, FP6, FP7, and FT8. I also have a document that I created that gives you an overview of all the bonds on one screen. So it's a quick overview, so you can view that. It's at the end of this video, and I also have the document in my link tree. So we're looking at FP1. We can see the bond certificate right here. And remember, every bond that we purchase, we get a bond certificate with it. So FP1 is giving us a yield of 0.5% a day. That's a quantity of 10 bonds needed, and it's a maturity for 4 years. So that means that we're going to get paid for 4 years with this particular bond, FP1. So one bond is 40 Hong Kong dollars. Therefore, you would need 400 Hong Kong dollars in order to purchase this bond. That's the minimum. Of course, you can always use more, but the minimum is 400 Hong Kong dollars. However, to make this easy for us to understand, I know before we would have been using a calculator. You can simply go here, click on this arrow, and go right to the Tether, whichever coin that you want to pay with. I'm going to use Tether TRC20, and it tells you right there how much you need and what's the minimum to purchase any of these bonds, but we're looking specifically at the FP1. FP2, we are seeing our bond here. This is giving us a yield of 0.6% a day, and that is again 10 bonds minimum at 25 USDT or 25.64, and the amount payable will be $256.40 USDT. So you see it's quite simple here, and we're seeing what the total income. Again, it's a 4-year maturity. So over these 4 years, we are going to be earning 17,280 Hong Kong dollars. FP3 is giving us a yield of 0.7% over a 3-year period, and the minimum to start is $1,025.60 USDT. Right, that is a 3-year period, and as we can remember that it's 0.7% by 7 days, so that's every single day, and that is set for all the bonds. Again, we could look at the bond certificate right here. Now remember, you can go into your bonds history, so I'll just scroll down a little bit here, and you can see all the bonds that you have. FP4, again, 0.9% a day, so we can see that we are getting much higher results here at 10, minimum of 10 bonds, and it is for a maturity of 3 years, right? So the minimum to start that at $512.80 USDT. By 10, it's 5,128 USDT minimum to get this 0.9% yield every single day. FP5, wow, look at that, 1.1%. That's an amazing return. A 2-year maturity period, and the minimum is 10,256 USDT, and we can see our certificate here. FP6 is giving us 1.3%. That's for 2-year maturity, so this will be the total amount that we are earning for that 2-year period, and the minimum to get in on this is 25,640 USDT. FP7, another 1.5% a day. That is 45% a month over a period of 1 year. That's an excellent rate. It is 2 million Hong Kong dollars over the period of this year, and this is amount to come in here is 51,280 USDT. Right, so these amounts of course would be for a person that has a higher risk tolerance and they want to be able to get this 1.5% a day. This is the amount that you're going to have to put in. This is for a more serious investor. Similarly with FP8, 2% a day, that's 60% a month. 60% a month. Right? A 1-year maturity period. Again, with another minimum of 10 bonds. All of the bonds are a minimum of 10 bonds. And that is 102,560 USDT. Right? And we can see when the expiry date is on it because it's valid for 1 year. So guys, these are very great rates. It's some of the best that I've seen coming out from Shao Bank so far. also want to share this document with you. It is just a quick at a glance view of all the bonds that are available right now. This is effective from February 2024. It's just an at a glance view, so you can see everything broken down in one clean shot, and you can make your decision if you decide to get into this opportunity. So we can see FP1 straight to FP8, the daily yield for each one, as well as the minimum bond required, the maturity, and the minimum USDT to get started. So I hope this helps. So that's it. I trust that you enjoyed the video. I hope that it was helpful in helping you make the decision that you want to make. Please feel free, if you don't like the content and you want to see when other material comes out, hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate those of you who are here for the first time. Thank you very much. Those of you who are a repeat follower, I am very, very thankful for you coming and following me and staying in touch with the information that I put out. So of course, please check my link tree. You can register there. You can get all the resource material, as well as you can join my Telegram group so we can further this discussion. See you at the top, guys.